It was a quiet night at Rosewood Sheds, and Scot was alone. The other engines were due shortly, but Scot's driver said, "We're going to be out early tomorrow morning. We need to take the Galloping Cod. Don't tell Reg, but I think if we pull the cod nicely, the manager might let us pull the express. That new special coal they gave you is working well." "Hurrah!" said Scot. "That would be lovely." The Galloping Cod is a very special train. And it's always pulled by Scot. Scot will take the train to other places far away. It gets its fish from all the fishing vessels that will come to Roseworth Vale and unload at Sandsworth Docks. The train is always loaded with fish almost every night. Although most of the time, fish will go to shops in the small towns, or will stay at the docks. Other times, it goes into the Galloping Cod, and Scot takes the train to many places far away. Scot was ready at 5 o'clock. There was snow and frost. The workmen hustled loading up the crates of fish. The last door banged. The guard showed his green lamp, and the flying kipper was ready to roll. There was just one problem. All the ice and snow made it hard for Scot's wheels to grip the... Scot struggled and struggled, but his drivers were just slipping and slipping. He thought the cars were playing tricks, though, but it was really just the ice and snow. "Oh, come on, don't be silly, said Scot. The freight car shuddered and groaned. Trickety-trock, all right. That's butter, said Scot. Clouds of smoke poured from his funnel into the cold air. Scot's special coal was really helping to pull the kipper pull the cod nicely. The signal lights showed green as they passed. Just then, a yellow signal appeared ahead. The driver prepared to stop, but the home signal was down. "All clear, Scot," said the driver. "On we go." So Scot throttled up. Here we go. Scot and his driver couldn't know that the switches from the main line to a siding happened to be frozen. so the home signal should have been set at danger, but snow had forced it down. A goods train was waiting on a siding to let the Galloping Cod pass. The driver, fireman, and conductor were drinking cocoa in the caboose. The Galloping Cod is due, said the driver. Who cares, said the fireman. This is good cocoa. The driver got up. Come on, fireman, he said. Back to our engine. They got out just in time. Scot's crew had jumped clear before the crash, but Scot lay dazed and surprised. The manager came to see him. The signal was down, sir, said Scot. Don't worry, Scot, said the manager. It wasn't your fault. Ice and snow caused the accident. I'm sending you to crew, a fine place for sick engines. They'll give you a new shape and a larger firebox. You'll feel a different engine, and you won't need special coal anymore. Won't that be nice? Of course, sir, said Scot, doubtfully. Scot enjoyed being a crew, but was glad to come home. A crowd of people waited to see Scot arrive in his new shape. He looks so wonderful and strong that they gave him 3 cheers. Peep, 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 said Scot. Thank you very much. I'm sorry to say that a lot of kids are often late for school because they'll wait for Scot to pass by. They often see Scot pulling the express. He does the job so well that Reg is jealous. But that's another story.